So yesterday this bucket was full of ice, and the ice was solid. There's no getting it out. I was able to move the bucket. Now the bottom of my bucket is burst out, which is pretty bad. Hey, Cal, out of there. Good girl. But the wind has been pretty strong, and I had tipped this on its side. The wind, when it melted, it blew the bucket off of this. So right now, here's the Muja pack, and he is coming out of his ice really, really quickly here. So I'm gonna see if I can get some of these bones off the ice chunk, because there's some little teeth in that I don't want to lose. See some little bones there. But it's just, look at the sand. There was just so much sand on him. But I would say everything is pretty fleshed out. Still a bit of mummified flesh on there. Oh, there's some sand full of teeth. Alright, that one's still a little stuck. Callie, out. Good girl. She's pretty good when it comes to bones now. Remember when she was a puppy, there was just no way to keep her out of this stuff. Alright, that one is still a little too stuck. There's a tailbone there. There's his tail. There's still a little bit of articulation on that. Pieces of the sternum. So I bet that he's going to be out of this today. He's going to be free from ice. I just hope that all of his teeth are still there. I'm going to put this over as far as I can, because as he thaws out, here's his skull. That is really embedded into that ice. I don't want him to lose too many of these teeth. But you know what? They're stuck in there pretty good, so he's lost two out of there. They were probably the ones that I picked out of over here, because they looked like teeth from that area of the body. That's just some flesh. Well, there's the baculum bone. Just put that in there. Still got some skin on it. Alright, that one's still in there too. But yeah, I'll be checking this probably every hour with the loose bones, letting them come out. Hopefully this bucket stays here. Pushing it in as far as I can into the ice, because the wind is still fairly strong. Let's see, that's still in there. Any of the sludge that's coming off, I'm putting it into this too, because there may be some little teeth. Now, this is pretty exposed, and the only smell that's here is very salt water smell. It smells like beach. But I mean, he was in the ocean for I don't know how long floating before he came ashore, so it's pretty natural that he would have been kind of, oh, there's a tooth there. That's the one that goes right there. So we'll just put that in the bucket. I'm fairly confident we haven't lost very much of anything. Okay, Cal? There's some bones in. There's a little ice hollow cave here. There's a few bones that have fallen into that cave. Look at that. That one came out. I thawed out enough as we were talking. None of these ones are ready yet. There's still some connective tissues, some cartilage. I mean, all the meat's gone. There's one of his jaws. One of the other jaws are probably in here. Yeah, I think that's it in there. So, what do you think, girl? You want to look at the other bucket? Alright, let's see if we can flip this one over. Alright. This should not be frozen anymore. This one is split on both sides of it. But, there we go. See, and there's, look, the bottom's out of this too. Nope, there goes my clean glove. I guess I will not be using that one. But, here's this. You can see the stockings. I'll just leave that one out like this for now, and then as it thaws, maybe pull it back in. But those stockings should hold up well. If this thaw continues, then I should be able to get a Muju pack at least into the shed. I don't think I'd have him ready for cleaning for another few months if he's cleaned. Like at the state he is right here, I should be able to get him cleaned within a couple months. You can see overnight the thing's thawed out extremely quickly. So that everything is loose and it come down here. So I'll get my glove on. Alright, and we'll pick him up. That turned out really, really well. It's just one chip on the canine there. Oh, we're missing a molar. Here's a small rib. Oh, here's a tooth here. Alright, there doesn't appear to be anything else in that ice. Yeah, I can actually see the part of his tooth that had chipped. It's way down in there. I think that's it. No, that's a piece of stick. But you can see how I thought that was a tooth. Let's see what tooth is missing. It's a little molar. It may actually be in the bucket because there was so much. But there's a Muju pack. Little boy there. Come on, Callie, over here. And his legs, they are also thawing out really well. Well, that's pretty interesting and neat. You can, even though these were underwater, there appears to It's really interesting. I'm not sure what kind of worms those are, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, these are coming out too, so I might be able to do something with him pretty soon. But we have the spinal column and the skull ready there. You're not interested in bones today, Callie? Usually she's right over here sniffing and digging, but I guess it wore out.